We got an amazing fight this weekend. We got Boots Ennis, Jaron Boots Ennis against Xander Zayas, current unified junior middleweight champion, against the coming up from welterweight Boots Ennis. I mean, this is going to be such a good fight. We got two undefeated boxers fighting it off. I mean, this is what we want to see. This is good. This is really good. And it just shows the strength of this division. I mean, you got Fundora in this division, my boy Fundora. You got Spence coming into this division. You got Vergil Ortiz in this division. This is a great division. There's so many good matchups to be made. That's just what I wanted to say first of all. But yeah, great matchup this weekend between the Puerto Rican and the American. I think it's going to be a close fight. I was watching Timothy Bradley's prediction. He was the glazing was kind of crazy. He was putting down Zayas quite crazy, considering he's a commentator and he's actively picking this fight, and he's doing it in quite a biased way. I'm not gonna lie. Boots is gonna put a massacre on him, but okay, chill out. You're a commentator for Top Rank, and Zayas is Top Rank as well. You just chill out a bit, but I don't think it's gonna be quite a massacre. I think the Karen Cherkedzian fight did show a way to frustrate Boots, a way to play against his style of the confident, playful style in the ring. Now, of course, Boots did win both of those fights, so it wasn't all too successful from Karen, but it definitely laid the foundation, and it showed, hey, if someone bigger and stronger can try that and sort of land shots on the back foot while dancing away, like running away, I guess you want. Some people are calling it. Then it is a possibility that can be an avenue for Zayas, and I think that's what he's gonna take. I think he's gonna try to outbox Boots. He's gonna, in the first few rounds, he's gonna be trying to stick him with the jab, stick him with the straights, backing up, dancing, shifting laterally shifting, and trying to frustrate Boots. And I think it will work a little bit. I think Boots will think, wow, another fighter like this. Why this is a great super fight? Why isn't he engaging me? Why isn't he going forward? Why isn't he fighting? Why isn't he meeting me in the middle? Why isn't he trying to brawl? He's bigger than me. Zayas, as he said on the Errol Hawani podcast earlier this week, he wanted he thinks he'll finish his career at 175. I mean, he's a bigger guy. I believe he's only 5'10" though, just an inch taller than Boots Ennis, but he's definitely got a bigger frame, that's for sure. Now Boots is going to be going forward like he always does. He's a bit of a bull in that regard. He's going to be going forward. He's going to be looking for single shots. I don't think initially he'll get frustrated and he'll try to go for single shots, maybe to go for a knockout, and it won't be working. I think he's going to be getting a bit overconfident. He'll be throwing the single shots, maybe just 2 punch combination max, and as Zayas is up on the ropes. But eventually, as the fight goes on, he'll start doing longer and longer combinations, trying to figure out how to approach Zayas, who's going to be backing up, trying to outbox him. I think that is what Zayas is going to be trying to do. He's going to be trying to slowly outpoint him, go the full 12 distance, get a unanimous decision. But Boots is going to be chasing a knockout. And I think by the end of the fight, maybe in round 10, 11, 12, I think we're going to see a couple knockdowns at least from Boots. I think it's going to be a really close fight. I think Zayas will win the rounds in terms of the boxing style. He'll keep his defense up. He'll be defensively sound, responsible, and he might get touched to the body a bit by Boots. Boots got great body shots, but I think Zayas is going to be winning the early rounds, but then later I think a couple knockdowns will swing things in Boots' favor. And Boots has great power. A lot of people, Boots has some crazy fans. I mean, a lot of fanboys. I'll be real, for the Philadelphia fans, really showing out for their boy Jaron Boots Ennis. But I remember seeing back when Spence and Crawford were getting ready for their fight. People in the comments were like, "Yeah, Boots beats both of them." Yeah, but Boots wins. who cares? This is the battle for second place. Boots is the best in welterweight. Like what? Who is this guy? He's only 24 years old at the time. Hadn't really fought anyone. He just had a stinker with Karen Chikadze in the first time, and people were still hyping him up. But in this fight, he's gone through more. He's gone through Stanionis. He made him retire on the stool. That was his best performance yet, I'd say, in terms of the best win. Stanionis was a real boogeyman of the welterweight division, and Boots took him out. He outboxed him. And yeah, about that Stanionis fight, we saw Boots really engage the jab early on. He was leading Stanionis with the jab, who was acting as the bull in that fight. And Boots was hitting him with the jab cleanly in the first few rounds. Using the jab, sticking it out there, landing hooks and uppercuts off of it. Stanionis was hitting him with a couple of hooks, and that's what I think could happen here. I think Zayas needs to be working on that left hook. He's been caught. Boots has been caught by that before. Ennis has been caught by that by Karen before, and obviously Stanionis when Stanionis got close. But like I said, I'm seeing Zayas not being on the front foot as much in this fight, and I think it's because he knows that when he gets on the front foot, he's going to be eating more uppercuts, while Ennis is backing up, timing him as Zayas will go in. So I think, I mean, if you look at the Stanionis fight, which was his crowning achievement so far, making him quit, dropping him with the consecutive uppercuts. I mean, yeah, quite a performance by Boots, and just comparing it to Zayas, who just hasn't had many inspiring performances recently. So just passing the eye test, just the eye test alone, Boots has it, I think. Now that being said, like I was saying, I think Zayas will win a couple of the early fights, but then around the midway point, Boots will start to pick it up. He'll start to go forward, land more. He'll have his sort of matrix moments, his flow state moments, like we see go viral. And within those, Zayas might catch him because Boots, he isn't very, he needs to work on his defense quite a bit. But I think the power difference will show. Even though Boots is the smaller guy, I think he has a bit more pop in his shots. And it would lead to a couple knockdowns later. And yeah, I think overall it will be a close decision to Boots in the end. That's my prediction. And this is a good fight for the division. The winner probably will face, I don't know, maybe Errol Spence, maybe Sue, maybe Fundora. I mean, obviously they'd lose to Fundora, and that's my boy. But yeah, it's a great fight for the division. I'm excited. I want a good fight because these two young guys battling out. It's supposed to be Vergil Ortiz, but Zayas stepped in as the unified champion, so credit to him. He's a young guy. He seems like he got a good attitude. He called Fundora nothing special on the Ariel Helwani interview. I'm not going to take too kindly to that, so come on, Boots. Get him a little bit, teach him, but yeah, if he wins, at least we'll get to watch Fundora beat him up, so that's a positive. So yeah, great fight for the division. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Am I wrong? Am I right? I'm excited. All right, see you later. Like, comment, sub. Bye-bye.